on, guys? A&J Productions right here is Anthony.
Joanne.
And if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now. Before you, whatever you guys are doing, just make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. And today we're going to be reacting to the second episode of the Ace Family's documentary. If you guys haven't seen our first reaction to the first episode, make sure you guys watch that. It's the video before this, so make sure you guys check that out. So basically today is Sunday, we're posting this video. We actually recorded it the day they posted it. We already have seen it. Me and her seen it right when they posted the video. Since we do have our post notifications, how you call it?
Post notifications on.
Yeah, so we do get notified when they post videos, so we watched it already. Watched it together. And like we said in the first reaction video, we don't want to post it here because it's going to be too long of a video. We're just going to basically talk about our reaction or our opinion, honest opinion, what we think about the second episode. But before we get to that, we did record another video today that we're going to drop either Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days for that week. We just wanted to put this video out since they did drop the video today. We want to have it out by tomorrow. Well, today's Saturday, we want to have it out by today, Sunday.
And we have to like pre-record because our week is pretty much. So
this is our second video today, actually. The second video we'll post later on this week. You guys see what that's about, so stay tuned for that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, let's get right to it. We both seen it. We thought it was better than the second. We thought it was better than the first one, huh?
Yeah.
Way better. The first one's basically like just them talking about themselves, you know, like introducing who they are and how they become.
Pretty much just introducing, like, well, not introducing, but talking about like their progress, like in their house, like how they went from a single apartment to a better one, to a house, and to where they're at now. And
this episode basically talks about like their kind of like their struggles, like what they go through and stuff like that. And first thing I want to say is, after seeing the first episode, I was looking through the comments and it was a bunch of hate comments. You seen it? And there's a bunch of hate comments, and it's crazy that a lot of people, you know, go out there because it's social media basically. That's how we live that's how we live today. Like social media is basically like the platform of today's world, like, you know. And
it's like so many things could be taken, like you could do something so small and that could be taken into something else. Like other people may view it different, and it's like it goes more on like if you're known on social media, there's always gonna be hate, you know. Like you could do something like your daughter, like how it was like, oh, their daughter wouldn't speak and stuff, and then like everyone was saying like, oh, no one talks to her, she needs to go talk to kids and stuff like that. It's like celebrities really can't do anything without the whole world pretty much judging.
Yeah, and that's basically how it is nowadays because of social media. But at the end of the day, it is business. They do a good job actually, like avoiding and ignoring the hate, the bad side of people talk about. I know it's gonna affect them some way, somehow at the end of the day, because, you know, it's like negativity that just comes to their lives. But they do a good job, I guess, like ignoring it because they've been so successful and they, you know, keep getting like known out there. You know, they keep getting subscribers, their fan base keeps growing. Yeah, so I've seen that on their first episode they had like a lot of hate comments, and like to me, I don't understand why like people go out there and hate behind the computer, behind their phones, you know, and say like negative stuff. Like I think the main reason why people hate is because
they can't be in front of that person.
That too, like they're scared of, like, how you say it, like
confrontation. Yeah,
confrontation. And also a lot of people hate, the main reason why a lot of people hate is because they wish that they were in the other person's shoes, you know. Like you know, like they see the success that they've grown, that they build and stuff like that, and they wish like they were in their shoes, you know. They wish they had a family that was like not basically like a family like theirs, but like, you know, they wish they had their success, their money, their wealth, their like fan base and stuff like that. That's why I think a lot of people hate, because, you know, they want to be just like them but they can't. But at the end of the day, I think anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Like they came from like basically nothing and they grew so fast, and, you know, we see as like their growth as like a motivation, like anybody can do it, you know. like you put your mind to it, you're dedicated to like not just YouTube but just anything, you know, that you can really accomplish something. Like I don't see the reason why you should be hating like on a family like that. Like nobody's perfect at the end of the day. You have your family, and you know there's probably worse. You probably guys have worse problems than they do, you know. But they get like bashed on and everything because they're actually celebrities. People know them, and they can't really do nothing, you know, in public because everything's being recorded, everything's being watched, and you know everything they say gets taken out of proportion sometimes. So I think the second episode is basically talking about like their hating stuff and all that stuff, and I see like their anger, and I, you know, like if I would be upset too, like if I see a lot of people coming into my house not knowing who they are, trying to bash and try to make like, you know, basically make a big deal out of nothing, you know? Like any little thing they see or they hear, they want to say, oh, let's expose them just because they want to get the attention, you know, they want to get clout, I guess you want to say. I think the second episode was better, like, because they got more into detail about what goes behind closed doors with your fans and all the negativity.
I think, in my opinion, the way I see it, and this might be like different perspective as him, but it's like I used to watch them like since pretty much when they started. Their videos were completely different. Like I feel like they were completely different. They were more humble, they were barely starting, and now that they've grown, like it, and they've said it, how like they used to record quick, and so it makes you think like maybe, you know, like some of their pranks were fake or stuff like that, which is like, as a person who's like watching as a fan, like as their fan, they would be like, how do you explain it, like that's why I feel like the hate started growing more, because they see like, okay, they're acting a certain way or doing this or exposing more of like their money, and you know, you're growing, so you're like, obviously like they're not gonna be wearing things from Walmart, they're gonna be wearing more like expensive things, and I feel like that's when there's more hate, because people are seeing you grow, and then but they don't really know what's going on behind cameras. I don't know if
but I think that too, but I think too that like, say for example, like we were to grow, or like say we blew up, whatever, like I think I would still show out like, oh look, this is a nice car that I got, these are the nice clothes I wear, because you know we work hard for it, you know, because you know you want to show out the hard work that you like put in day out to get to where you're at now. That now you have nice things, because not because we got lucky, you know, you have to actually put the time and effort to make these videos and edit, because I be editing the videos too and it takes time, but you know they do it as a job, which is probably, you know, harder.
I guess no one could really see their situation until you're in their actual situation. So it's like, you know, like people could hate, we could hate, anyone, like we could say our own opinion, but we won't really know what's going on with them because we're not them.
But I seen that scene where that guy went to their house in the car recording.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no! I would have grabbed the bat and smashed his windshield if I was Austin.
I think just because it's like, an invasion of privacy, like he has
2 daughters at home.
Yeah.
His wife was pregnant at the time. You know what happens. You know, and he was right there, like I said, like he was doing it for clout basically. He was trying to do a prank on them. He was saying, oh, you guys got pranked on a fake security prank. Like at the end of the day, it's not funny, you know, like you're invading someone's privacy. Like you're pranking somebody that you don't know personally, you know, you don't know how they're gonna take it. But
and it sucks for them, because it's like how they were showing that like they can't pretty much go out on dates. They don't, and it's true, because before we used to see that they used to go out a lot, like in their vlogs from before, they would always go out and stuff like that. Now
you can't.
All they do is record at home, and it's like I've seen comments too that they say like, oh, you're always at home, Elle never interacts with other kids, you never go to the park no more. But it's like, obviously, like now that they're known more,
they can't really do anything.
And
I'm pretty sure they know too, like they already know that they can't do what they used to do before.
Yeah, well
Cause it comes with it, you know, it comes with being, I guess, famous in a way. But I'm pretty sure they already adapt to it, but people like comment on hate shit like that, they don't understand because they're not famous, you know. They won't understand until they're actually in their shoes. But I think so far, I just from the first episode, I seen like a lot of hate stuff, which is weird because that's what gets more attention, you know, the hate than the good. Because, you know, I seen a lot, oh, fake this, expose that, this and that. You guys were broke, and I don't know, but you know, everybody has their own story, you know. Cause not, you know, just because you're not completely broke doesn't mean you can't be successful in the future, you know. Like, you could be from the middle class and still like be successful, you know. Cause at the end of the day, it's not your fault. Like, oh, I was born with money, or with a mom that had money, or my dad that had money, you know. It's not their fault, but
I think from this episode, like, it just made me sad that like you come to realize that like Elle and Alea, like, they're not gonna have a regular life where they could go to school and, you know, like, they're always, or go on walks with their parents and stuff like that. Like, they can't go to the mall, or they have to be
like
careful.
Every celebrity though.
Yeah, like once they grow up, like
Patty too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's basically a lot of celebrities.
I mean, but that's the sad part. Like, they can't really have like a childhood, and
but at the end of the day, they're gonna be spoiled.
Well, yeah, but still, like.
But I think overall, as before we close this video, we did like the second one better. We can't wait to the third one, and I think, cause I think so far what I see in the second episode, I think they're staying in that house. Wow, I think they're building the house.
Yeah.
So I think, cause they showed it at the end, you see, and for some reason, I remember that video where they made with FaZe Rug when they're going to those houses where they're barely building them. I think it's gonna be one of those. That's what I think.
And that house looks big.
Yeah, I think they're building the house like the way they want it, and it's basically gonna be, you know, low key and everything.
I mean, it can't really be low key now that they expose like kind of like the whole thing, so you can see like the.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be gated and everything. But yeah, that's basically what we thought, our opinions, and basically our reaction and what we feel about the second episode. We're gonna record the reaction of the third episode. If you guys want us to do it from like the third and the fourth one, just let us know in the comments. Make sure you guys like this video. Stay tuned for the next video we have coming up this week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Like I mentioned in their new video coming out, that we're trying to get a 400 subscribers so if you guys can, just help us out, share this video to the Ace family, let them see our reaction, show that we got a video out there too. But other than that, thank you guys and appreciate you guys watching us. Peace.